Hey, what's going on, guys? OGnick bring you guys another video, and today's, guys, I'm bringing you guys a brand new build that I've been working on for a while now, guys. If you guys follow me on Twitter or Reddit, you guys would know that I've been working on this build for quite a while, trying to perfect it, trying to just get the pieces I've needed, which is actually a lot harder than you think, and I love it, and I'll kind of tell you guys how I would play with it. Now, there is some issues with it, in my opinion, in terms of how I think it should be played and how I think it really should, because it is a very specific playstyle. And guys, I do have some gameplay, but I don't have enough to really put in the video to make it worthwhile. So I am working on that, guys, and I really hope you guys can understand that. So please bear with me when I say I am working my ass off on it. You guys know I got the Mythbusters series I'm working on. I'm working on my review series. I'm working on Twitch. I'm working on school. I got a lot of stuff going, guys. So please keep in mind and understand that I'm working on it. So please be patient, guys. And the footage will come, the videos will come. I'm working on it. Alright. So, in order to begin the video, guys, let's go over my main stats. I've got 4,800 firearms, almost 4,700, which is a decent amount. 471k toughness and 104k skill power. I'm rocking, obviously, 4 gold and 2 final measure. My chest piece has a base stamina roll of 1194, and I've got 261, 271 armor stamina mods on it as well to give me some extra tankiness once my smart cover is actually down itself. Obviously, it's a robust chest piece, so I've got increased armor while on cover by 10%, which is really nice to have. I got a 10.5% exotic damage resilience, which is a sweet synergy to have with the 2-piece final measure, and it works really well for whenever people throw grenades at me because I am in a smart cover, so it will happen. At a 1168 armor with a 52% ammo capacity. I am working on getting that armor up, guys. I just need to roll it a few more times. Still working on getting the credits for that. So yeah, the bag, I'm using a specialized bag. It has a roll of 1263 with a 261, 271 armor mod on it as well. 943 armor, 16% burn resistance, which is pretty nice to help against fire crests out there. It also has a 2 smart cover durations, a 4.5% and 5.0%. I am working on getting better smart cover mods. It's just they're really hard to come by for me. I don't know why. So I just kind of had to use what I had in my inventory and what I could craft. So again, bear with me on that, guys, if you guys could. On the operator mask, guys, I got a 1261 firearm roll with a 266 and a 261, 271 stamina mod on there as well. It is a rehabilitated mask. Now, the thing that you can change about this build, if you guys don't want the rehabilitated mask, is you can run a final measure mask and run savage gloves. If you really want the extra damage and to be more useful in times of out of cover, that can definitely be a way to go. And it's actually a good way that it's nice to switch up. This could be more PvE related if you want to use rehabilitated, and say if you get into a really good PvP situation, you might want to switch. So that is up to you guys' discretion. I have thought about that, and that is a change that I have tried every so often. It's just kind of a preference and the guys you fight, but that is a great option to go with. So I definitely suggest it, and I definitely think you should go for it. I've got a health on kill and a 8.5% enemy armor damage on it as well, guys. The gloves themselves have a 1201 firearm roll, a 905 base armor roll, and a 995 SMG, 1231 assault rifle damage, and 16% critical hit damage. It had pistol damage on it, so I got rid of that, and assault rifle damage is going to be more useful than critical hit chance, in my opinion. So I kind of just left that, and it kind of helps both my weapons be a little bit stronger than they should be. So it's a good trade-off, in my opinion. The holster is a sturdy holster, which you get 15% increased armor when staying in the same cover for more than 4 seconds, which that's what I'm going to be doing a lot, especially with the smart cover. So stacking that with robust and the smart cover and the booster shot, I'm going to be super tanky. I actually get over 1 mil toughness just with that, not including on the move or anything like that, which I will talk about in a little bit. I've got a 1254 firearms, 1270 stamina, and 1121 electronics. Not the greatest roll in the electronics, but it does get the job done. And it has a 671 armor roll, which is really good, and really couldn't ask for much more on that. I've got a 2.5% smart cover damage resilience as well to make my smart cover just a little bit stronger to help me out a little bit more in there. Knee pads, the low point in this build, I'm not gonna lie, have a 1224 stamina roll, 266, 279 armor stamina on there as well. With a 6% first aid self heal because I ran out of smart cover durations / resiliences or anything related to it, unfortunately. But this does get the job done. It kind of helps out a lot with the booster shot, so it's not the worst thing in the world, to be honest. It has 1230 armor, increased kill XP, bleed resistance, burn resistance. This is the point where it's like, ooh, no enemy armor damage. Now, it's not a huge difference to me. I still hit players pretty hard, but that's definitely something I'm going to be changing in the future, but I just don't have it yet. So, again, just kind of bear with me on that, and we'll work through that. But burn and bleed is definitely very good, though, so can't complain on that aspect at all. And in terms of the skills, I use a booster shot because mainly damage resilience and damage increase, as I don't have anything increasing my damage at all. So it is really nice to have any kind of increased damage when possible. As far as the smart cover, a lot of people like to use the recharger, which I do understand, but for me, it's good, but the duration's too low on it, in my opinion, to make it worthwhile to have. So I go with the concealment because I like being concealed from pulses, because you are a stationary target for the most part. So being able to have that ability to, as Andrew, have that ability to take less damage from pulses and whatnot is a very good asset and something that you can't really go wrong with, and it will be useful in every situation. Plus, it has about 10 second more lifetime. And I like that. The Trapper is also a good option, but not many people go into cover in this meta, or at all really. So I stay away from that. I personally go with concealment, but use whatever you're comfortable with and whatever you prefer, in my opinion. As far as talents, on the move may seem like a weird thing, and you can definitely change these up. It's honestly dependent on like what you're doing. A reason like on the move is because it's 30% damage reduction, and what I tend to do is when I throw my smart cover down, I'll tend to actually, when I'm about to kill someone, I'll actually get out of cover, kill them, and then go back into cover. So it stacks with it. It's kind of a lot of work to do it, but it works. Precision is always good to have, in my opinion. Of course, combat medic and critical save go hand in hand. Pretty much every build should have that. And honestly, if you don't want to use precision or on the move, some combos you can actually work with, guys, is either Desperate Times, because blind firing in this is actually really good. And if you're good at hip firing, you will be good at blind firing. It can actually be useful, so you don't have your head poking out and whatnot. Tech support's also really good, so any kill you get will have your duration extended by about 10%. So it's actually really nice to have, especially on a build that you kind of rely on the smart cover a little bit. It's not bad to have at all. And there's just a lot of like kind of cool talents at work. I don't suggest tack advance unless you tack advance to a smart cover, because the only issue is that will deactivate sturdy for 4 seconds. So you kind of have to work with that. It can work, but the thing is 5 seconds isn't a long time in my opinion. So I personally don't like it, but that's just me, guys. So those are some options if you guys are looking to do anything else. Also, as steady hands is extremely nice too. It's not necessary with the smart cover, but if you're looking to use maybe a FAMAS or a gun that you're just not very good with in terms of accuracy, like an M4 or whatever you find it's a little bit too inaccurate, you can definitely use steady hands and just stack on the reduced recoil and whatnot and be ultra accurate. So there's so many options with this build with talents wise. Just kind of use what's best for you. I kind of give you guys some options here, so let me know what you guys like in that. As far as the actual performance, guys, basically, as soon as I go into cover, my robust procs, and I get a 534k toughness, and then as you can see, my sturdy proc, so I'm at 670k toughness off the bat. When I pop a smart cover, my toughness goes up to 857, and when I pop booster shot, my toughness goes up to 1,061,219k toughness. Now, that's just off the base, and if I get a kill with on the move, I believe it goes up to 1.3. I don't remember. Don't quote me on that, but it goes up pretty high. So it's quite strong, guys. And as you can see, even with this smart cover, I'm up to 857k toughness. I'm gonna be really hard to kill, and I still have decent enough firearms. So where my lightweight M4 still has 17.6k damage. I've got destructive, responsive, and competence still unlocked on it. So I have so much versatility here, guys, and it's really strong in my opinion. And as you can see, my smart cover is already halfway up. So if you decide to use triage, you can. So it's just an easy way to get your smart cover back too as well. So guys, let me know what you guys think. I think this is an extremely exotic build, and a build that I think not many people would think to use. I think it's a build that you should try out, you know, and just let me know what you guys think. Again, if you prefer a more damage version, definitely go Savage at the gloves and Final Measure Mass. That's definitely a great option to go with, guys, and an option I sort of tend to lead to, depending on the battle. If there's a lot of skill builds, I like Rehabilitated with the Predtronics and the Firecrest. But if you're not facing those, maybe go with this Savage version. So let me know, guys, what you guys like. So 2 builds in one, kind of, maybe. Like I said, guys, I am working my ass off to give you guys as much content as possible. So bear with me, guys. I'm trying. Thank you again, guys, for crushing 300 subs, guys. That's really cool, guys. Couldn't be happier, to be honest. We're almost about to hit 1,200 on Twitch, too, guys. So that's awesome. And yeah. So let me know what you guys think. Yeah, what other builds you guys want to see, videos, stuff like that. I am doing Mythbusters still, so if you guys have any Mythbusters, myths, let me know, guys, and I'll definitely use them in my next video. Anyways, guys, I'm TheRealOGnick, and I'm out. Have a great day and a great weekend, guys.